Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. Hope everyone is having a good weekend and getting ready for the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, my San Francisco 49ers didn't make it this year, but I'm hoping the Chiefs can come through here and put a beating on the Eagles. But we'll see what happens there. Two good teams going at it. Should be an interesting game. Should be a good game to watch. Another thing too, I want to just thank everyone for viewing my first video. Got me motivated to maybe continue with this and just kind of take it and see where it goes. Like I mentioned in my first video, I enjoy the hobby. Really like the collecting aspect of it. Going to card shows, meeting people, working on deals, things like that. Today I just wanted to kind of show some recent pickups that I've gotten off of eBay, some card shops. I do enjoy buying cards out off of Relics from Toronto. The guys there, really good to deal with. I've dealt with them at card shows, online, so they got good deals, and I've picked up some nice cards off of them throughout. But today I just want to show a few new pickups that I recently picked up. So let's get it started. Here's my first one that I got last week in the mail. Sam Howell patch, 56 out of 150 from Panini Black. I really do like these cards. Even the Obsidian Black hockey cards, I'm a big fan of those, and I'm a big fan of these Panini Black football cards. Reason why I picked up Sam Howell is just recently pretty much been named the starter for the upcoming season for the Washington Commanders. So I figured, you know what, let me pick up a rookie card and just add it to the collection and see what happens with it, right? I know a lot of people in this hobby are into flipping cards, prospecting, whatever your reason is for collecting cards. For me, I do it for the fun of it. I like collecting. I like sports. I like cards. So I collect for a variety of different reasons. I collect for just for like I said, collecting my favorite teams, players, just to have in my personal collection. But at the same time, hey, you know what? We're all here to make a little bit of money if we can, and why not, right? So I do a little bit of prospecting as well. Can it be a dangerous game? Sure. If you go out and spend above your means, then yeah, you're going to put yourself in trouble. But I think if you can stay within a budget, don't go too crazy. I think you can have fun with it, right? We all have our reasons for collecting, and like I said, for me, I do it for the fun of it. I enjoy it, and hey, at the same time, if I can make a little bit of money off some cards, why not, right? So yeah, that's the the first one I picked up this week. And then I picked up one of these. Like I was saying, the Obsidian Black hockey cards. This was Dylan Strome, number 35 out of 49 on card auto. Like I said, I really like these cards. I like how they look. Dylan Strome, I've always been a fan of his from the junior days with Team Canada, and just kind of following his career. I always kind of hoped he'd come to my Toronto Maple Leafs. I thought he'd come to the Leafs this offseason, but ended up signing with Washington, and just recently signed a long-term deal with them. So, again, is this a card that I would end up selling? You know what, for the right price, probably. But at the same time, I do like this card. I like this player, so we'll see what happens with it. But again, nice card, nice looking card. Also picked up a couple Tom Brady's this week. He just announced his retirement. Got to say, he's one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. I'd say next to Steve Young and Joe Montana, as I'm a Niner fan. So those two guys for me are the GOATs, but Tom Brady definitely is the GOAT, in my opinion. 7 Super Bowls, can't really beat that. Like, I don't know, Patrick Mahomes can possibly get there. He's young enough to where maybe he can. This one here is a Mosaic Silver Prism. Nice looking card with Tampa Bay. I don't have a lot of Brady cards, so I wanted to start to add that to the collection as well. This is another one I picked up here, the Tom Brady Orange Laser from Panini. Again, another nice looking card. Yeah, like I said, one of my favorite players. This card looks good too. Looks nice and centered. The surface looks clean, so this is maybe a card that maybe I send off to grading. I do like the way it looks. So then we got another one here. We got this one, Trey Lance. It's a variation, Silver Prism. Again, 49er fan. So I had to pick up this Trey Lance. Got it for this card here I got from Relics in Toronto. I know there's some questions moving forward with the Niners QB situation with Brock Purdy and Trey Lance. One of them is going to take the job. I don't know who it's going to be. I hope they keep them both. Don't do anything silly by trading them because I think they both have high ceilings with high potential. So right now, I think with Trey Lance, it's buy now type of thing because what I've noticed is his cards do seem on the low end. So if he ends up becoming the starter, I think now's the time to start buying and accumulating some of his cards. That once the season once the 2023 season comes around and he's named the starter, you could see a jump in his cards. This card I'll probably get graded, and I'll probably keep though because again I'm a Niner fan and don't really want to get rid of this card. So yeah, that's that one there. Also recently just picked up Kenny Pickett, the top quarterback in this year's draft. He's actually had I think he had a decent season with Pittsburgh this year. It started off a little rough, I think, but I think he's hitting his stride, and I think 2023 you'll see him take another big step. And you know what? I saw this card online. It's from Origins. I figured let's pick it up. I like to kind of not go with what everyone is going for. Like obviously Panini Prisms, maybe Optic, Donruss Optic. Those are like the cards that people go for with the rookie cards. But I feel because there's so many, especially when it comes to like the base cards, there's so many printed, I'd like to try and go with other type of sets that are popular. And Origins, I think, is a popular brand. And I like the way their cards look too. They look really good. This card's nice and clean. And possible a card that I do send grading. I'd have to take a look at it closely, but it does look pretty clean. I'd be confident with a 9 or a 10 out of this card. But we'll see what happens with that. There's another one I picked up here recently. This one, again, I picked up from Relics in Toronto. Lewis Hamilton Refractor 2022 Topps Chrome. And this one here is, if I'm not mistaken, is a short print. I'm a big Hamilton fan. One of the best drivers of all time for sure. And I've been slowly accumulating Hamilton cards because I just feel like he's in the same kind of boat as like a Tom Brady or maybe Aaron Rodgers or like, those LeBron James, Michael Jordan, like those type of players where there's always going to be a market for them. And I truly believe that will be the case with Lewis Hamilton. And especially if he gets an 8th title. And if you can get it this year, I think you'll see a jump in prices for his cards. So yeah, and again, I don't want to always make it about money. But obviously, when you're collecting cards, you want to see the value of your cards going up and potentially using that to cash in or using a trade or whatever you want to do, right? It's a hobby. You do whatever you want with the hobby. It's all up to you. You make it your own. I think that's the best way to go. Picked up one of these ones, and then this is where I think I did a little bit of prospecting. Alex Lapiniere, sorry if I butchered that, But another Obsidian black Upper Deck hockey card. This one is, let's get that focus there. It is 263 out of 399 with the patch. It's a game worn patch. That's the thing I like about these cards too. All the patches are all game worn. It's not just like where you see like where they say it's like not from any particular game or anything like that. These are actually player worn. That's what I like about them, and I like that they're numbered. And this one's also a rookie. This guy was obviously picked number 1 overall and has struggled, but I do think he's still young. I think he's like 21, 22. I think he's going to be okay overall in the long term. I think people are quick to dismiss rookies when they don't perform the first couple of years and are quick to label them busts or not worth, I don't know, putting any money into them in terms of buying their cards or anything like that. But hey, you know what? I was like, let's take a chance. Let's see. It's not a big deal. It's not going to break the bank. And it's a nice looking card. Like I said, I like these cards. So that's that one there. This one here just came in the mail the other day, and this card to me is such a nice card. It's a Panini 1 Chuba Hubbard number 8 out of 49. Sorry, number 8 out of 49 auto, on-card auto with the 3-colored patch. Reason why I picked up this is, one, he's Canadian, so that was a reason for me to buy him. As well, in my fantasy pool, in my fantasy leagues that I've talked about in my first video, I did a lot of research on this guy because I was looking to draft him in our rookie draft. Unfortunately, he ended up getting picked up. I like what he did in college. I know his last year of college wasn't as successful as the year prior, but I do think this guy's picking it up. He had a good season last year, I feel. And I really like this card. Also, when I played high school football, we were the Panthers. So this kind of, a lot of different reasons why I bought this card. Just those are my reasons for buying it. Is it a card that I would flip if he has a good season? Possibly. But at the same time, I do like the way this card looks. Really, really nice looking card. And yeah, those are my recent pickups. And like I said, right, like you collect, and again, they're nothing crazy, they're not high end cards. And you know what? That's okay. Like you don't need to follow people and follow the trend and whatever it is. You don't have to break the bank just to kind of keep up with people, right? I think the best thing to do is buy what you want, buy what you like, because at the end of the day, a lot of these cards a lot of cards can lose money, right? And you got to be okay with that. You got to, at least if you buy what you like, then you're going to be okay with if you just have to hold on to it and you're not going to make any money off it if that's the reason you're getting into the card game. Like I said, my reasonings to getting into the card game, I used to do it when I was a kid, wanted to get back into it. Got back into it through, like I mentioned in my first video, guys in my fantasy league would buy cards of their MVPs, and that's how I started back into the hobby. And now it's basically I buy what I like, buy the players I like, the teams I like, and at the same time, if I can make a little bit of money off the cards, why not, right? It's helps me reinvest into the hobby and just keep building my collection. So thanks for watching this video. I will try to keep putting up videos. And yeah, if you want to like or subscribe, I will try to keep going with the videos, like I said. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for joining me. Have a good one, guys. Take it easy.